Let's go live. Let's plug in our mic. Let's go live. We got Colorado Rockies again today in Baltimore. Orioles come back and won it yesterday. Their 40th comeback win. Let's just take the lead and run with it today. How about that? Can we do that? Let's take a look at the standings. Welcome to the show, everybody. Baltimore has 81 wins, 48 losses. We're not done with August yet, and they got 81 wins. They're 3 games up on Tampa Bay, who's 79 and 52. Both are 7-3 in their last 10. Orioles are on a 4-game winning streak. And last night, Cano come out, saved the day in place of Felix Bautista. I'm still waiting to hear. I haven't heard much yet. All I know is it's a UCL injury. He's on the IL. Will he be back for the playoffs? We don't know. Like to see him back for the playoffs? Absolutely. Orioles are 24-11 in 1-run games this season. 3rd best record behind Milwaukee and Miami. Let's take a look at the Orioles. And like I said, they're on a 4-game winning streak. They are 40-24 at home, 41-24 on the road. Win today, it's an even Steven, 41-24 at home and away. So another big win today, hopefully against the Rockies. Like I said, let's just jump out of the box today and just blow them out. I'm just looking at something here. All right. Jack Flaherty started for the Orioles today. Let's take a look at the Rockies lineup. Leading off doing the DH is Blackman, batting second at shortstop Tovar, batting third at third base McMahon, batting fourth at second base is Rogers, batting fifth in left field is Jones, batting sixth at first base is Goodman, batting seventh in right field Tagia. One of these days I'm going to learn that guy's name. Batting eighth in center field is Doyle, batting ninth doing the catching is Wynn, and doing the pitching today for the Rockies is Black, Blach. Got a 4.39 earned run average. We'll get his stats later on. Taking a look at the Orioles lineup. Leading off doing the DH today is Adley Rutschman. Batting second at first base is Ryan Mountcastle. Batting third in right field is Santander. Batting fourth in left field is Austin Hayes. Batting fifth at third base today, Gunnar Henderson. Batting sixth doing the catching today is James McCann. And batting seventh at second base is Westberg, and batting eighth in center field is Mullins. Batting ninth doing the shortstop today is Mateo. And on the mound for the Orioles today will be Flaherty with a 4.73 earned run average. We'll get his stats when they come back from commercial. Take a look at some scores while we're waiting. Bottom of the 6th, Mets lead the Angels 1-0. Warming up is the Dodgers at the Red Sox. Warming up, Cubs at Pirates. Warming up, Cardinals at Phillies. Warming up. What did I say? Yeah, Cardinals at Phillies. Warming up, Cleveland at Toronto. Warming up, Houston at Detroit. Warming up, Washington at Miami. Warming up, New York Yankees at Tampa Bay. Come on, Yanks, win a game, can you? Later on today, it's going to be Texas at Minnesota, A's at White Sox, San Diego at Milwaukee, Cincinnati at Arizona, Kansas City at Seattle, Atlanta at San Francisco. So the one game going in process is the Angels at the Mets. Mets lead at 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th. So come on, Baltimore. Jump right out of the box. Let's score 10 runs the first inning. Put him to sleep. Put him out. Knock him out. Uh-huh. So Flaherty on the mound today. First time in 12 days. He's 23 starts this year. 8-8, 4.73, 123 and 2/3 innings, 62 walks, 125 strikeouts, 12 home runs given up. Teams are hitting 275 off him, and that's a combination stats with St. Louis and Baltimore. Hunter Goodman is making his major league debut today at first base for the Rockies. Orioles had to hold on a little bit last night after taking a 5-2 lead. They had to hold on. They won the game 5-4. Cano come in, got the save. So Jack Flaherty, right-hander, they picked up from the Cardinals. Getting ready to throw the first pitch of the game. Leading off is Blackman, hitting 288 with the 840 OPS. Batting left-handed against Flaherty. Ball outside, 1-0. There's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. 7 homers, 32 RBIs in 67 games for Blackman. Oh. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He swung at a pitch in the dirt right there. They're saying that was the knuckle curve. There's the 1-2. Drives it into right field for a base hit. Five for 8 in the series now. So leadoff man on for the Rockies. So Tovar, the shortstop, will come up, hitting 258 with a 728 OPS. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. He bunts it down the third baseline, but it goes foul. 15 homers, 60 RBIs for Tovar this year, 121 games. Fouls it off, 0-2. McMahon, the third baseman, is on deck for the Rockies. Orioles hoping for some help with Flaherty. Like to see him finish strong here. Going to the playoffs. Little squibber back to the pitcher. Over second, over to first. That's a double play. 1-4-3 for the Orioles. Just a small couple hopper back to Flaherty. Turned through to second. Over to first. Westberg was covering at second. 1-4-3. Nice play by Westberg, too. So 2 outs, nobody on. And that'll bring up McMahon, who's hitting 248, 784. Ball outside, 1-0. 21 homers, 65 RBIs in 124 games for McMahon. Just outside again, 2-0. Trying to touch that outside corner. Where's the 2-0? Swing and a miss. 2-1. Line shot. Henderson has it. And there's 3 out. So we go to bottom half of the first. We're scoreless. Coming up for the Orioles will be Rushman, Mountcastle, and Santander. All right, let's get back to it. Ty Black, his 7th start. He's 1-1, 4.39, 41 innings, 11 walks, 19 strikeouts, 5 homers, 317 against him. He's pitched in 13 games, so 7 in relief. This is his 7th start. So it'll be Rushman, Mountcastle, and Santander. Rushman takes a strike on the first pitch. Hit 274, 792. He had 16 homers, 61 RBIs in 124 games for Rushman. Strike 2. Rushman calls time. There's the 0-2. Pops it up. First baseman is going underneath it. The rookie has it. So 1 out. So Mountcastle comes up, playing first base today, 275 with the 806. Something's going on in left field. Looks like he might have had a swarm of bees getting after him out there. Left fielder. So it looks like there's a group of bees have are swarming out there in left field, so it looks like they're calling the grounds crew to try and take care of that. Yeah, you could. Oh yeah, you could see a lot of them down in the left center field corner. Weiss Markets. So they're got waiting for the grounds crew to come out there and waiting from someone from the grounds crew to come out there and take care of those bees. Wow, there's a wow, there's a lot of bees flying around right there. Yeah, Mr. Splash is spraying that way, but it's not a good idea. There is a lot of bees flying around out there. Wow. This is going to take a little while, so that is the delay right now. Robert, get out there, take care of them bees. Come on. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a delay. That looks like they've been up in that camera or whatever that booth is. Wow, there is a lot of bees. I don't know what that box is that they're looks like they're looks like they might have a nest up under there. I guess we're gonna play through it. Wow. So ball one to Mountcastle, one out, nobody on. Outside 2-0. Jones is standing out there in left field going, geez, don't come at me. Mr. Splash, I don't think he can sit in his seat. There's a strike, 2-1. That's like a 5-minute delay there. Swing and a miss, 2-2. It's 18 homers, 64 RBIs for Mountcastle in 98 games. Go along with his 275, 807. That is a lot of B's out there. 2-2. Fouls it off. Well, all you got to do is hit it to left field. And they're not going to run to the wall to get it because the B's are there. Outside, 3-2. That is not fun when you're playing around them B's. Ground ball, foul past third. If you're the left fielder, you are so nervous right now. You got all those B's behind you. Strike three, look, and Ryan Mountcastle thought he had a ball, but that was a strike. 2 outs for the Orioles. That'll bring up Santander, who's hitting 254, 806. So Santander comes to the plate. Batting right-handed against a left-hander. Takes a strike. 24 homers, 70 RBIs in 121 games for Santander. Ground ball to short. Over to first. That'll do it for the first. We're going top of the second in the Beehive game. We're scoreless. Coming up for the Rockies, it's going to be Rogers, Jones, and Goodman. All right, let's get back to it. Adam Jones retires as an Oriole Friday, September 15th, pregame ceremony. First 15,000 fans and over get an Adam Jones t-shirt. Back to this Beehive game as we're in the top of the second. Rogers will lead it off against Faraday. Ball one. Drives ground ball down to third. Over to first. 1 out. Gunnar Henderson handles that. Looks like Rogers might have found his hamstring. So Jones comes up to left fielder. He's hitting 282, 869 OPS. We're in the top of the second of a scoreless ball game. Bud Black's 1,000th game as a Colorado manager. There's a strike to Jones. 13 homers, 39 RBIs in 73 games for Jones. I'm going to get the volume too high on this. Pops it up. Anybody find it? Nope. Okay, out of play. Adley Rushman looked up like, I don't know where it went. So it's easy to lose the ball when you're like right underneath it. 0-2 is the count. Oh and 2. Inside 1-2. I don't think Hayes is scared of them bees neither. I think Austin Hayes will fight him back if they try to bite him. Swing. Fouls it off. Stays 1-2. Low in the dirt, 2-2 now. On deck is Goodman, the first baseman, making his major league debut today for the Rockies. Fouls it off, stays 2-2. There's the 2-2 again. Fouls it off again. Pitch number 8 to Goodman. Ground ball. Westberg has it over the first. 2 up, 2 down. So Goodman will come to the plate, making his major league debut. Here's the first pitch of Goodman. Low for ball, 1-0. Low 2-0. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the second. Scoreless ball game. Goodman in the minors, 106 games, 259, 34 homers, 111 RBIs. So big season for him down there. Fly ball in the left center field. Mullins going back, and he's got it right in front of the wall. That's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We're scoreless. Coming up for the Orioles will be Hayes, Henderson, and McCann. All right, let's get back to it. We go to bottom half of the second. No runs, one hit for the Rockies. No runs, no hits for the Orioles. Coming up will be Austin Hayes, Gunnar Henderson, James McCann. Latch threw 13 pitches in the first inning, 10 for strikes. He struck out one, didn't mark anybody. Austin Hayes hit 282 with a 791 OPS. First pitch, fouls it back. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Hayes with 13 homers, 53 RBIs in 115 games. Ground ball to short. Mateo over to first. Oh, I'm sorry, Tovar. Yeah, Tovar over to first. 1 out. So Gunnar Henderson comes up. Henderson hitting 251, 811 OPS. Batting fifth today. First pitch is low for a ball. Strike, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom half of the second. Scoreless ball game. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 22 homers, 65 RBIs in 118 games for Henderson. Fouls it off. Days 1 and 2. Pops fly ball in the left field. Jones is underneath it. There's 2 outs. So James McCann doing the catching today. 245, 687. First pitch is outside, 1-0. 4 homers, 21 RBIs, 54 games this year. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. Drives it into left center field. It's going to be caught by the center fielder. That'll do it. We'll go to the top of the third. We're scoreless. It's coming up for the Rockies. Trying to remember how they pronounce it. Tagalia, Doyle, and Wind. I'll get it right one of these years. All right, we'll get back to it. Hey, Brett, how you doing today, buddy? Hey, thanks for sharing it out. Appreciate it. Hey, look at some scores. We are scoreless here in Baltimore, and we're going in the top of the third of the Beehive game. So top of the eighth, the Angels lead the Mets now 2-1. At the end of in the bottom of the second, Dodgers and Red Sox are scoreless. Bottom of the third, Cubs and Pirates are tied 1-1. Bottom of the second, Phillies lead the Cardinals 1-0. Bottom of the second, Blue Jays lead the Guardians 2-0. Bottom of the second, Detroit and Houston are scoreless. Bottom of the second, Washington and Miami are scoreless. Top of the second, Tampa Bay leads the Yankees 2-0. Come on, Yanks, do something, brothers. Texas Twins are warming up. A's and White Sox are warming up. Padres and Brewers are warming up. Late game today at Cincinnati at Arizona. As you are here at the Beehive game today. So the queen bee must have went up in the camera because all the bees are protecting that whole camera by the Orioles bullpen. Are they back out there talking about doing something? No, she's still out there though. But so leading off, Flaherty has thrown 26 pitches, 17 for strikes, no strikeouts, no walks. Coming up for the Rockies is Teguila. Takes a first pitch for a ball. Lines it foul, 1-1. Robert, go take care of them bees, will you? Come on, man. Just go out there and do something. You got superhuman powers. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. On deck is Doyle. Then Wynn, the catcher. The Beehive game. Fouls it back, 1-2. Drives it up the middle off of Flaherty's glove. Mateo picks it up, throws him out at first. What a play by Mateo. What a play by Mateo. Line shot off of Flaherty's glove. It rolled behind the pitcher's mound. Flaherty come in, got it, throws him out at first. Great play. Nice play by Mateo. 1 out. Doyle, the center fielder, comes up hitting 190, 560 OPS. Doyle takes the first pitch for a strike. Fouls it off. 0-2. So 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Oh, come on, man. If that ain't strike 3. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah. Strikes 3 on that one. That was just a kind of a quiet, we'll call strike 3, whatever. 2 outs, nobody on. What a crazy ass game it is today. So 2 outs. Austin Wynn comes to the plate. Catcher pops up the first pitch. Mateo goes back. He's got it. We're going to the bottom of the third. We're scoreless in the Beehive game. It'll be Westberg, Mullins, and Mateo coming up for the Orioles in the bottom half. All right, let's get back to it. We go to the bottom half of the third. No runs, one hit for the Rockies. No run, no hits for the Orioles. This is the Beehive game. There are bees in left center field. Be aware. Orioles bullpen. I thought Cano was going to scare him all away when he went over there and stood by him for a minute. I guess they're loyal to that queen bee. So Black has thrown 25 pitches. 26 pitches. Got it. My camera is up. So Westberg fouls it off. It's 0-2 now. Westberg hitting 265 with a 709 OPS. 2 homers, 17 RBIs in 45 games. Done a nice little job since he's been called up. Fouls it off. Stays 0-2. Black has thrown 29 pitches. The 0-2. A little high, I guess. 1-2. So it'll be Westberg, Mullins, and Mateo. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Westberg. Inside, 3-2. Ground ball to short. Tovar has it, throws him out. 1 out. So that'll bring up Cedric Mullins, center fielder. He's hitting 248, 766 OPS. Ball 1 to Mullins. 248, 11 homers, 55 RBIs in 83 games. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Strike 2, 1-2, and Mullins not happy with that call. Here's the 1-2. Oh, that's not good. Fouls it off. 1-2. Strike 3, looking on the outside part of the plate. It's 2 outs. And Mullins is not happy with that. So Mateo will come up. He's hitting 208 with the 597 OPS. There's a strike. Outside, 1-1. 7 homers, 32 RBIs in 99 games for Mateo. Just outside, 2-1. Check swing. Oh, he went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Mateo. Strike 3, looking at Mateo, and he's not happy. And he just threw the bat down on the ground. The umpire's not happy. So we'll go top of the 4th. We're scoreless. Blackman, Tovar, McMahon are due up for the Rockies. All right. Take a look at the scoreboard before we get back to it. Top of the 9th. Angels and Mets are tied up 2-2. In the middle of the 3rd, Dodgers and Red Sox are scoreless. Bottom of the 3rd, Cubs and Pirates are tied 1-1. At the end of 2, Phillies lead the Cards 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd, Blue Jays and Guardians are tied 2-2. Top of the 3rd, Astros and Tigers are scoreless. Bottom of the 3rd, Washington leads Miami 1-0. Top of the 3rd, Yankees lead, or I'm sorry, Tampa Bay leads the Yankees 2-1. Bottom of the 1st, Twins and Rangers are scoreless. Bottom of the 1st, White Sox and A's are scoreless. But top of the 1st, Padres lead the Brewers 1-0. We'll get back to it. Blackman lead it off. Flaherty's thrown 36 pitches. Blackman 1 for 1 today, 291 on the year. He's a tough guy to get out. The pitch, outside 1-0. Blackman ground ball to first. Mountcastle flips it over to Flaherty. 3-1 put out. 1 now. Tovar comes up to shortstop. He's 0 for 1 today with hitting 258 on the year. One hit for the Rockies, no hit for the Orioles as we're at the top of the 4th. Scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss by Tovar. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Two sliders. Low and outside. 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball pass. Henderson over at third. So base hit to left field for Tovar. The Rockies have the second hit of the game. Runner at first. 1 out. So McMahon, the third baseman, comes up. 0-1. 247 on the air. White Sox are coming to town after today. Swing and a miss. Strike one. White Sox are coming into town for 3 games. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Time called by the batter. One out, runner at first for the Rockies. Top of the fourth, scoreless ball game. McMahon at the plate. 0-2. High and outside. 1-2. Throw to first, safe. First disengagement of the at-bat. The pitch. Fly ball in the left field. Austin Hayes running in. He's got it. 2 outs. Runner at first. So that'll bring up second baseman Rogers. So the swarm of bees has been identified as honeybees. No relation to me. Rogers 0-1 today. 213 on the year. Two outs, runner at first. There's the pitch. Goes the runner down to second, and the ball gets past Westberg, but no movement as Mullins was there to back it up. So strike on the first pitch. Runner still second. Eighth stolen base of the year. The 0-1. Lines it in the right field. Base hit. That'll drop. That'll get a run in. Here comes the throw. Nope. Runner scores. Throws a little late and off line. Runner at first, 2 outs. Rockies have a run in. It's 1-0. So Jones comes up, left fielder. He's 0-1 today. Takes the ball. 1-0. 1-0 Colorado now. We're in the top of the fourth. 1 run, 3 hits for the Rockies. Runner at first, 2 outs. In the dirt, Rushman holds on to it. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. On deck is Goodman, rookie first baseman. Strike. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it off down the right field line. I don't know if Flaherty is confusing these guys that much. Let's see what happens here. 2-2, 2 outs, runner at first, top of the fourth, 1-1, 1 run in for the Rockies. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom of the fourth. It's 1-0 Colorado. Coming up for the Orioles. Rushman, Mountcastle, Santander. All right, let's get back to it. So Black has thrown 44 pitches. Rushman lead it off. He's 0 for 1 today. 273 on the year. Fouls it off. No, he swung and missed. 1-1. And a swing by Rushman. That was weird. So 1-1 on him. Mountcastle, Santander due up. 1-0 Rockies, bottom of the fourth. Fouls it back, 1-2. Fouls it off. 1-2. Rushman batting right-handed, gets a left-handed block. Drives it into right field. There's the first hit for the Orioles. Adley Rushman just pokes it out in right field. Runner at first. Nobody out. So Mountcastle comes up. He's 0 for 1. Struck out 274 on the year. 804. Runner at first. Nobody out for the Orioles. Bottom half of the fourth. Lefty against righty. Takes the ball inside. 1-0. The 0-1 or 1-0. Outside 2-0. Foul ball down the right field line. She shot it down there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one. Inside 3-1. On deck is Santander. The 3-1. Low and inside. He walked him. Orioles have him at first and second with nobody out. Santander comes up. He's 0 for 1. 254 on the year. Black's pitch counts up to 53. He has struck out 3. He has walked 1. Takes a strike. Santander batting right-handed against a left-hander. Fly ball to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. This will get at least. Oh, no. Rushman will be held at third. So the bases will be loaded with the Orioles. It just hung up there and hung up there. So they had to hold up on running. And no mistakes made. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. So that'll bring up Austin Hayes with the bases loaded. He's 0 for 1 today. 281 on the year. So the catcher's out to talk to the pitcher. Austin Hayes got 20 hits in the month of August. 9 singles, 7 doubles, 4 home runs. Career with bases loaded, 360. No grand slams, though. 24 RBIs. He's 2 for 6 this year. Ground ball to third. It comes to throw home. Out at home. So they call Rushman out at home. It was close. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. Boy, did he touch home? Can't tell if his foot got to the plate before he got tagged or not. Win is boy. I think he's out. Yeah, looking at that play, he might be out. So they're not going to ask for a replay. So there's two outs. Runners at first and second. So Henderson comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. Fouls it off. So that was a double play right there. Turn, throw to second. He's back in time. So first disengagement. Did he touch third or what? I didn't, because I didn't see the. Henderson drives into the center field. It's going to be caught by Doyle. The threat is gone. We go to top of the fifth. 1-0 Rockies. Coming up, B. Goodman, Tagia, and Doyle. All right, we'll get back to it. So at the end of 4 innings, Rockies 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. The Orioles no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Coming up for the Rockies here in the top of the fifth. B. Goodman, Tagia, and Doyle. So Goodman leads it off. He's 0 for 1 today in his debut in the MLB. Flaherty's thrown 53 pitches, 38 for strikes. He has struck out 2, hasn't walked anybody. Right-handed batter, got some good power. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Low and inside, 1-1. So he was leading the minor leagues in home runs and RBIs. Goodman was when he got called up. Swing and a miss, 1-2. On deck is Tagia, right fielder. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out. Tagia is 0 for 1 today, 165 on the year. First pitch is a strike. Drives it into right field. It's going deep and gone. Home run for the Rockies, and it's 2-0 Colorado. Wow. So that'll bring up Doyle. He's 0 for 1 today, struck out his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike one. So the Orioles are doing it again, not scoring any runs early. Low 1-1. Ground ball, fair ball, past Henderson at third. It's down in the left field corner. Austin Hayes gets there. So that's a double for Doyle. So a home run, a double. And that'll bring up Wynn, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 today, 189 on the year. That's his 11th double of the year. So runner at second, 1 out. 1 run in for the Rockies. Austin Wynn comes to the plate. There's a strike. Fouls it off, 0-2. Wins third team this year. San Francisco, Dodgers, now the Rockies. Inside, 2-2. Excuse me, 1-2. On deck is Blackman. Low and outside, 2-2. Ground ball to third. Henderson has it. Throw over to first. So that's 2 outs. Henderson looked the runner back at second. So 2 outs, runner at second. Blackman 1 for 2 today. 290 on the year. Tough out. Flaherty, I think, did they call a ball? Flaherty wasn't happy with the home plate umpire. I think they reset the pitch clock. I don't see a ball put up on the board, so outside 1-0. Ground ball. Mountcastle has it, flips it over to Flaherty. 3-1 play. They get another run. It's 2-0 Rockies as we go to bottom half of the fifth. It'll be McCann, Westberg, and Mullins. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Top of the fifth, Dodgers lead the Red Sox 1-0. Top of the fifth, Cubs lead the Pirates 3-1. Bottom of the fourth, Phillies lead the Cardinals 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, Guardians lead the Blue Jays 4-3. Top of the fourth, Astros lead the Tigers 2-0. Middle of the fifth, Marlins lead the Senators. How about that? Washington Nationals 2-1. Top of the fifth, Yankees lead the Rays 4-2. Rays are losing. Bottom of the third, Rangers lead the Twins 1-0. Middle of the third, White Sox lead the A's 1-0. Bottom of the second, Padres lead the Brewers 4-1. Later on tonight, final score from earlier today: the Mets beat the Angels 3-2. Mr. Splash is watering down everybody. Be careful with that water. Get them bees all wound up out there. So Black has thrown 57 pitches, 40 for strikes. So McCann will lead it off. He's 0 for 1 today, 244 on the year. First pitch is outside for a ball. Fly ball to right center. Be no, 1 out. So Westberg comes up. He's 0 for 1, 264 on the year. Baltimore with 40 comeback wins. And the Reds have 41 now. Phillies are third with 37. No for ball, 1-0 to Westberg. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Time called by Westbrook. Foul tip. 2-2 still. 2-0 Rockies. We're in the bottom half of the fifth. Yep, the Orioles come back and win, Tay. Don't worry about it. They'll win this game somehow or another. The 2-2. Strike 3 looking. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Cedric Mullins, who's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Nah, the Orioles love the comebacks. They love to score later in the game for some reason. I don't know why. Just the way they are. Mullins swings at the first pitch, deep into right field. And that's a fair ball home run for Cedric Mullins. And the Orioles get on the board 2-1. His 12th home run of the season. 341 feet. So 2-1 now. What'd I tell you, Tay? First pitch to Mateo. He lines it to second base. That'll end the fifth. Orioles get a run on a home run. It's 2-1 as we go to the top of the sixth. Coming up for the Rockies will be Tovar, McMahon, and Rogers. All right, we'll get back to it here in a minute. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Rockies. 1 run, 3 hits for the Orioles as we go to the top of the sixth. Be Tovar, McMahon, and Rogers for the Rockies. Oh, yeah, they'll win this game, Tay. Flaherty has thrown 69 pitches, 49 for strikes. He has struck out 3, hasn't walked anybody. Tovar 1 for 2. He scored a run, stole the base. First pitch to Tovar. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fouls it back, 0-2. 2-1 Colorado, top of the sixth. Ground ball, lines it to Henderson at third. Henderson goes up in the air and gets it. There's one out. Nice play by Henderson. So McMahon comes up. He's 0 for 2 today, 247 on the year. Just a line shot above Henderson's head. He jumps up and catches it at its peak. One out. Flaherty's pitch counts at 70. There's a strike to McMahon. Low for a ball, 1-1. There's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Low and in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Lines it foul down the right field line. 3-2 now. Drives it into right field. Santander looking at it. It hits off the wall. And Ryan McMahon ends up with the double for the Rockies. So runner at second. 1 out. Rogers, the second baseman, comes up. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Brandon Hyde's making a call to the bullpen. So Rockies are not giving up today. That's their 6th hit of the game. Rogers stands in the box. Takes a strike. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think this will be it for Flaherty. Either way. Last inning, I believe. Rogers drives it to center field. Mullins back. He's got it. Mullins gets the ball back in as McMahon holds up at second. So 2 outs. Runner at second. So Jones, the left fielder, comes up. He's 0 for 2. He struck out once. Been attacked by bees. He's had a heck of a day in left field. 2 outs, runner at second. 2-1 Rockies, top of the 6th. 9 outside, 1-0. Austin Voth is warming up in the Orioles bullpen. Oh, way outside, 2-0. Ball, 3-0. So 3-0. Time called. Rushman's got something in his eyes. So or McCann, I'm sorry. McCann has something in his eye, so they're just gonna walk. They're gonna walk Jones intentionally. So Goodman, rookie, making his major league debut at first base. He's 0 for 2 today. He was leading. He was leading the minor leagues in home runs and RBIs when he was called up yesterday. So 2 outs. Runners are going to be at first and second for Colorado. So Goodman stands in the box. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Mullins has it. Let's see if they're going to score. They are. It's 3-1 Colorado. Runners will be at first and second. So Goodman's first major league hit is an RBI single. That'll bring Tagia up. He's 1 for 2 with the run and an RBI. He homered his last time up. So Flaherty's done for today as Brandon Hyde comes out. What will be coming in? Rockies are making it tough today. All right. So Voth is a new pitcher for the Orioles, or both. 23 games, 1 and 2, 5 holds, 4.84, 31 innings, 31 strikeouts, 6 home runs given up. Teams are hitting 278 off him. So both the right-handed pitcher. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. Rockies are not going away quietly. So Tolia will be coming to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. He homered his last time up. 2 outs, first and second, 3-1 Rockies, top of the 6th. Fly ball into left field. Austin Hayes coming in. He's got it. That'll do it. We're going to bottom of the 6th. They get a run. It's 3-1 Rockies. Coming up for the Orioles will be Rushman, Mountcastle, and Santander. All right, let's see if we can catch some scores on the scoreboard. No. All right, Rushman, Mountcastle, Santander are due up. Rushman 1 for 3 today, 275 on the year. The Orioles have the second winningest percentage against left-handed pitchers, 667. So Black is still on the mound. First pitch, Rushman fouls it off. 69 is his pitch count, 49 for strikes. He has struck out 4 and walked 1 for the Rockies. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Rockies. 1 run, 3 hits for the Orioles. Bottom of the 6th. Strike 2. Inside 1 and 2. On deck is Mountcastle and then Santander. Pops it up. Goodman has got it. There's 1 out. So Mountcastle comes up. He's 0 for 1. He's walked, struck out, 274 on the year. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Mountcastle. Strike 2 looking. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. So 2 up, 2 down. Santander steps in. He's 1 for 2 today. 255 on the year. Fouls it down the left field line. 0-1. They're just having trouble picking up Black's pitches, I believe. The 0-1. Well, that is strike. 0-2. Low and outside. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Ball out, low and outside, I believe. 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We're going to the top of the 7th. This is 3-1 Rockies. Coming up, Bedoyle wins and Blackman. All right, get back to it. We go to the top of the seventh. Doyle wins and Blackman. 3-1 Rockies. 3 runs, 7 hits. 1 run, 3 hits for the Orioles as we're in the top of the seventh. Doyle 1 for 2 with the double. Takes the first pitch for a strike. It's Voss. 8 homers, 29 RBIs for Doyle this year. Voss is still out there for the Orioles. Fly ball to center field. Mullins goes back. He's got it. 1 out. So Wins, the catcher, comes up. He's 0 for 2 today. 187 on the year. Orioles have walked once, struck out 3 times today. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Wins. Almost 31,000 today in attendance. 30,007. Outside 101. Wins 1 homer, 7 RBIs on the year. Fly ball right field. Santander comes in. He's got it. 2 outs. So Blackman comes up. Doing the DH today. He's 1 for 3 today. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Seven homers, 32 RBIs for Blackman this year. Ground ball. Henderson has it. Over to first. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom half of the seventh. 3-1 Rockies. Be Hayes, Henderson, and McCann. All right, we'll get back to it. My internet's giving me a little problem. We're going to the bottom of the seventh. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Rockies. 1 run, 3 hits for the Orioles. It'll be Hayes, Henderson, and McCann. Number 5, 6, and 7 hitter. Having a little trouble with the MLB game. One Rockies. Let's see what we can do here. Try and get my page to reload here. We're going to have to do something different. Hayes will lead it off, takes a pitch outside for a ball. I'll try and get my page back up. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hayes calls time. 3-1 Rockies. We're in the bottom of the 7th. 7 hits for the Rockies, three hits for the Orioles. The 0-2. Fouls the bat. Koch is warming up in the Rockies bullpen. Strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. 7 strikeouts for Ty Black. 1 out, nobody on. Gunnar Henderson steps up. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Henderson, 22 homers, 65 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 today. Fly ball into left field. Nolan grabs it, and there's 2 outs. So James McCann will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. Pops it up. Out behind second. Tovar has it. We're going to top of the 8th. This is still 3-1 Rockies. Coming up will be Tovar, McMahon, and Rogers. All right. We'll go top of the eighth. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Rockies. 1 run, 3 hits for the Orioles. Tovar, McMahon, and Rogers are due up. Thanks, Brett. Baltus comes back out. He's thrown 9 pitches, struck 8 for strikes. Got him down 1-2-3 last inning. Tovar 1 for 3, scored a run. He's got a stolen base. So Tovar stands in the box. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 15 homers, 60 RBIs on the year for Tovar. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So Volt is fired up today. Fouls it off. Fly ball into shallow center. Mullins is there. 1 out. So McMahon, the third baseman, comes up. He's 2 for 4. He's got a double. He's run scored. McMahon drives it into left field. There's a base hit. Austin Hayes gets over there. So runner at first with 1 out. That'll bring up Rogers, the second baseman. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Hit 221 on the year. So they're having a meeting at the mound. Perez is warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. Rogers, no homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Went out, runner at first for the Rockies. We're in the top of the eighth, 3-1 Colorado. Throw over to first, runner back. First disengagement. Check swing, foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. At Rogers. On deck is Jones. Check swing, did it go? Did not go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Foul tipped it into the mitt of McMahon. So 2 outs. Runner at first. Jones comes up. He's 0 for 2. Got a walk and a strikeout. Brandon Hyde's coming out. I think this is going to be it for Vogt. Yep. They'll bring in Perez to pitch to the left-handed hitter Jones. So Perez, 49 games, 4-1, 9 holds, 3.77 earned run average, 43 innings, 38 strikeouts. He's given up 2 home runs. Teams are hitting 268 against him. So Perez on 4 days rest. Let's see if we can do it. 2 outs, runner at first. So Jones steps up. Lefty against lefty. He's 0 for 2. He's walked, struck out. Runner at first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike one. "13 homers, 39 RBIs for Jones." Here's a strike, 0-2. Jones calls timeout. Here's the 0-2. Low for a ball, 1-2. Jake Bird is warming up in the Rockies bullpen. Foul tips it. So 1-2, 2 outs, runner at first. We're in the top of the eighth, 3-1 Rockies. Jones at the plate. Perez on the mound for the Orioles. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Throw over to first. Back in time. It's his first disengagement. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. So we'll go to bottom of the eighth. 3-1 Rockies. Coming up for the Orioles will be Westberg, Mullins, and Mateo. All right. See if we can catch some scores. Yeah, I don't think we're going to catch them. So Jake Bird is replacing Ty Block for the Rockies. Right-hander, so we're going to see some pinch hitting from the Orioles. I'm sure we'll probably see a pinch hitter for Westberg. And then you got Mullins, and then Mateo will be pinch hit for. Orioles have struck out 7 times and walked once against Ty Block. Pitched a work of a game. Gave up 3 hits, 1 run to the Orioles. Went 7 innings. Need some runs badly. Badly need some runs. It's going to help now that Ty Block is out because he kept them on their toes today. Pitched it very well for the Rockies. So Jake Bird's a new pitcher for the Rockies. "58 games, 2-1, 10 holds, 3.74 in run average, 77 innings, 66 strikeouts, 25 walks. Give up 4 home runs. Teams are hitting .271 off him. It looks like Westberg's staying in. First pitch is a ball. Westberg's 0-2. He struck out once. 2 homers, 17 RBIs. There's a strike, 1-1. Kind of a side armor. Low for a ball, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Pops it up. Pops up a 3-1 count. McMahon has it, 1 out. And that'll bring up Cedric Mullins. He's 1 for 2. Solo homers last time up. Struck out. 3-1 Rockies. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Orioles got to start doing something. First pitch is a ball. "12 homers, 56 RBIs for Mullins. Inside, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Almost hits Mullins, 3-0. Bird is still pissed off about that first pitch. Inside, he walked him. So after that first one down the middle was called a ball, next three were just wild as hell. So Ryan O'Hearn will come up to bat for Mateo. O'Hearn hitting .295, 824 OPS. 10 homers, 40 RBIs on the year in 82 games, Little 2-run pop right here will tie it up. Deep, deep, deep. Get out of there. We're tied 3-3. He crushed the very first pitch. I mean, he crushed it. There was no doubt that ball was gone. That's his 8th home run of the year, 406 feet. Wow. What a shot. We're tied 3-all. Woo. Woo. Wow. Adley Rushman on the next pitch. It's deep to left. That's going to be caught at the warning track. Ryan O'Hearn crushed it. So Mountcastle comes up. He's over 2 with the walk and 2 strikeouts. Bud Black's on the phone. Ball 1 to Mountcastle. 3-3 ball game. What a man! That ball left his bat gone. It was already a home run. No, Robert didn't look like it. It was kind of a little short. It might have hit the street though. I couldn't see the final of it. Lawrence is warming up in the Rockies bullpen. 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 for Mountcastle. Man, I tell you, what a pickup. What a pickup all year long. O'Hearn. 18 homers, 64 RBIs for Mountcastle. Yeah, but it was pretty high too, though, Rob. But I couldn't exactly see where it hit. No new ball game, 3-3. Just what Robert wants. He wants extra innings. Inside, 3-2. The Honeybees are going to get upset if they go to extra innings. 2 outs, nobody on, 2 runs in, 3-2. Lines it in the right field, base hit. So Mountcastle singles. Santander will be coming up. He's 1 for 3 today. Just a line shot in the right center field for a single. Bud Black's coming out and he ain't looking happy. That'll do it for Bird. Lawrence will be coming in for the Rockies as Santander will be coming up. Wow, what a hit. What a hit by O'Hearn. All year long, man. I think O'Hearn right now has got to be the MVP of the team. All right, top of the eighth. Dodgers lead the Red Sox 6-2. Top of the eighth. Cubs lead the Pirates 7-1. Bottom of the seventh. Phillies lead the Cardinals 2-0. Bottom of the seventh. Blue Jays lead the Guardians 5-4. Top of the seventh. Astros lead the Tigers 4-0. Bottom of the eighth. Marlins lead the Nationals 2-1. Bottom of the seventh. Tampa Bay leads the Yankees 6-4. Bottom of the sixth. Rangers lead the Twins 5-0. Bottom of the sixth. White Sox lead the A's 3-1. Top of the sixth. Padres lead the Brewers 4-2. Warming up. The Reds at Arizona Diamondbacks. Later on tonight, Kansas City at Seattle, Atlanta at San Francisco. Final score from earlier today: the Mets beat the Angels 3-2. Whew, what a hit by O'Hearn! Man, oh man! Pinch hit 2-run home run by O'Hearn. This is what we want: extra innings. So Lawrence comes in, 53 games. He's 3-6, 10 saves out of 16, 3.84, 61 innings, 62 strikeouts, 27 walks. Giving up 4 home runs. Teams are hitting 214 against him. Santander stands in the plate. He'll be batting left-handed. Santander 1 for 3 with a strikeout today. 24 homers, 70 RBIs on the year. Just outside 1-0. But they didn't show much of a replay on that, Rob, so I don't know exactly where it hit. Here's the 1-0 to Santander. Drives one deep to right field. Foul ball. Foul ball. He crushed it, but it was foul. Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike out of Santander. The 1-1. Oh, he called that a ball. 2-1. 2 outs, runners at first for the Orioles. 2 runs in. The 2-1 pitch. Pops it up. Out behind third. They got it. We're going top of the ninth. We're all tied 3-3. Get ready for some extra innings, I guess. Goodman, Tagio, and Doyle. Toila. All right, let's get back into it. We're going to top of the ninth. Cano is going to be the new pitcher for the Orioles. It's going to be Goodman, Tahia, and Doyle. So Cano comes out, not a save opportunity. 58 games, he's 1-2, 28 holds, 1.60 earned run average, 62 innings, 57 strikeouts, 10 walks. Giving up 3 home runs, teams are hitting 222 against him. Is it 5 saves or 6 saves he has now? I can't remember exactly. Thanks, Rob. So Goodman, the rookie, his major league debut today, 1 for 3. Got an RBI single. He struck out once. Chops it up the middle. Henderson has it. Oh, no. Gets past the first baseman. And it goes into the camera dugout. So Goodman gets to go to second. So Henderson just moved over to short. Ryan O'Hearn goes to first base. Ramon Urias places first baseman. Ryan Mountcastle goes over to third. So Mike Tolia comes up, 4 homers, 6 RBIs. Runner at second, nobody out. Takes the ball inside. Home run his last time up, gave the Rockies that 2-run lead. Nine hits for the Rockies, 5 for the Orioles. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to second. Over to first. So 1 out. Runner at third now for the Rockies. Fujinami is warming up for the Orioles. So Elias Diaz is coming in to pinch hit. 13 homers, 64 RBIs in 113 games. He's pitch hitting for Doyle. Diaz is hitting 275. As they have a meeting on the mound for the Mines. So 1 out, runner at third for Colorado. They're going to pitch to Diaz. I'm a little surprised by the move. Not a whole lot. Pops it up to third, over to first. Rockies is up. Smashed it into the ground and it bounced high in the air. So they get him out at first. Run scores, and it's 4-3 Colorado. I'm surprised they pitched to him. I thought they'd walk him, then pitch to Wins or whoever they got coming up to pinch it. The Rockies lead 4-3 now. 2 outs, nobody on. Harold Castro comes up to pinch hit for Wins. I would have pitched to Harold Castro before I pitched the All-Star MVP. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Four to three, Colorado. Fouls it off, 1-2. And they said nobody's warming up, so Justin Lawrence is going to be coming back out for Colorado. Swing and a miss. We're going to bottom of the ninth, 4-3, Colorado. Coming out for the Orioles, Hayes, Henderson, and McCann. All right, let's get back to it. We're going to bottom of the ninth. 4 runs, 9 hits for the Rockies. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. Ryan O'Hearn crushed a 2-run homer last inning to get tied up 3-3. The Rockies get a run in the top of the ninth to regain the lead. So Austin Hayes will lead it off against Lawrence. Hayes 0 for 3 today. Hayes 13 homers, 53 RBIs on the year. Strike one. Did he swing? He did. He swung. 0-2. Hayes called timeout. Yeah, he went too far. 0-2 on Hayes. Henderson on deck. Grounds a foul. So Harold Castro stays in the game for the Rockies, goes to center field. Elias Diaz stays in the game and is the new catcher for the Rockies. Here's the 0-2. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Boy, Austin Hayes looking rough today. Gunnar Henderson to come up. He's 0 for 3 today. First pitch is a ball. One and 0, one out, nobody on. Outside 2 and 0. There's a strike. 2 and 1. .22 homers, 65 RBIs for Henderson. Fouls it back. 2 and 2. Adam Frazier on deck. Henderson strikes out swinging. 2 outs. It's all up to Adam Frazier coming in to pitch it for McCann. Frazier hit .238, 706 OPS. First pitch outside for a ball. One and 0 pitch. Fouls it away. 1 and 1. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth. 4-3 Rockies. Inside, way inside. 2 and 1. Outside, 3 and 1. Here's the 3-1. Lines it. Oh, first baseman Goodman makes a heck of a grab on his first day in the MLB. The Rockies win it 4-3. What a grab. What a major league debut for that young man. Had a base hit, RBI base hit. Makes a diving catch to end the game. Rockies win it 4-3. Winning pitcher is Lawrence. He goes to 4-6, 3.75. Cano takes the loss. He drops from 1-3, 1.57. So the Orioles go to 4-2 on the homestand. And let's take a look and see what the Rays are doing right now. So right now in the bottom of the eighth, Rays lead the Yankees 6-4. So the Orioles could lead could drop from 3 to 2 games. So starting tomorrow, the White Sox come to town for the Orioles. 3-game set, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, we appreciate it. Again, the Orioles lose 4-3. Tough game all the way around. Started off at the Beehive game, ended up losing by 1 run. 4 runs, 9 hits for the Rockies, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. As I said, the White Sox are coming to town starting tomorrow for 3 days. So thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. And come back and watch me again. Hope I try to do what I can during the weekdays when I'm working. White Sox coming in for 3 games. And we'll see what happens. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. Again, 4-3 Colorado. We'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show.